Coming up next on Good Kid, Bad Theories.
Kids are funny because they'll always get in the way, especially when you got some heavy shit. They just look at you like...
Either that or like they'll drop their toy and it'll be right there and you just be like, hurry up and get it and move. And then just be like get the no! About to put you on this couch.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out.
I think it's time to take a break. I just...
You can let go of the couch, drop it on that fucking kid.
Final destination.
Right. Viewers' discretion advised. This is gonna hurt. You are now locked in with Good Kid, Bad Theories with David Terrell Green, Metrick, and Cityy'Boi Don.
It's like, yeah, I mean, Luka is, as long as he signs that extension, he's the guy. He's the king of the West right now, man. Just saying. Because you gotta think about it. It's just like, the way that dude plays is like astronomical. I saw like, someone said the greatest of all time Laker murals. And like Anthony Davis was on, I'm like, you can't put AD on that, like respectfully. Like AD was cool and everything, but it's just but you can make an argument that Luka may be like one of the greatest of all time, bro.
We still have to sign that.
His body is just ridiculous. I mean, if he stays, then not yes, but that's what I'm talking about. If he stays, which is very likely he will, it's like, where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
Why would he leave?
I know right now that my favorite moment from him so far is he dropped 45 on the Mavericks like this past week, and just Nico Harrison's face every time that score was just like,
the camera just kept going straight to him, just cut it to him. Bro, like, the camera just gets closer and closer. I remember when, I guess, like, Justin Timberlake, I think he had, like, a bad breakup with, like, Britney Spears or someone like that, and I remember, like, she kissed Madonna on stage, and the moment that they locked lips, the camera went right to, like, Justin Timberlake, and he was just like... This is like petty freaking cameraman. They're just like, oh, we got him.
Nigga was the first Michael B. Jordan meme before Michael B. Jordan. Just like,
right, just sad. Hey man, it's okay to be sad.
It's okay.
What you doing?
And another woman that can take your spot, mine.
What are you doing?
Looking at Alexander McQueen's.
For what? You ain't wearing them now?
I'm getting them for a wedding, since you must know.
Damn.
Is your camera working? Yeah, why don't you look in your camera since you want to look at technology so much?
God damn, nigga.
Goodness gracious.
Right.
The last technology we get for a while with this 10% tariffs.
You're right. Yeah, the McQueen's gonna cost you a $99 tax.
Shit.
They be like, oh, you going to a wedding? Yo, we got a wedding tax for that, nigga.
Oh my goodness gracious. Man, you know what? I used to work DJing for weddings and stuff. And all I thought about in this moment is like, man, as much bull crap that's going on in the world, you guys want to get married?
This nigga on
the DJ is like, shout out to Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. Well, real quick. Y'all sure you want to get married?
Exactly. Like, are you guys sure you want to do this? You know what I'm
There
saying?
are
Like,
random plane crashes across the globe, and you worried about your happiness.
that's what I'm saying.
The fuck? Are you gonna fix some shit instead of trying to fix your life?
Y'all some selfish ass niggas, man. Y'all want to be here like kiss the bride and shit. Niggas just died. What we talking about?
Oh, man. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be that guy because, like, you're going to turn in... I'm not going to lie. I hate it when people... they go on these, like, rants about, like, celebrities. Like, I have a couple, like, mutuals that are just like, well... Kendrick Lamar needs to be doing more, or LeBron should be doing more, or this person has, like, why isn't this person talking about this, that, and the third? And I've always thought to myself, I'm just like, why are we relying on a celebrity to talk about anything that has to do with anything? Because of, like, do you really want to hear what a celebrity has to say about an issue? Be realistic. Like, when did you get furloughed? In the pandemic, did you?
I did. I lost my Amazon job.
That doesn't count.
Yeah. I mean,
is it true that they be hunching up there?
At Amazon?
At the warehouse?
I don't know. I was a driver, so I didn't know.
Oh, okay, so you just missed out on all
I mean, I
that.
just like, look, hey, where's my bag?
Exactly.
Are y'all fucking in my bag, bro?
Hey, I'm expecting a lamp. I'm just saying, this is like,
Yeah, no condom,
I fucked her like a lamp. She jumped on me like the Pixar did.
oh snap! Oh snap!
Yeah. You know, I fucking jump into the shit and then looks up like. That's
Freaky ass lamp.
Nasty freaking lamp. Nasty pervert lamp.
like that.
Right, that lamp looked at the camera and said, "Ah." He's like, "Excuse me."
Oh my god.
No, okay. So when I got furloughed, like the last thing I wanted to hear was like celebrities being like, "Hey guys, I know that we're going through a really tough time right now," and I'm just like, "Who's going?"
we?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who is we? Because like in the background, you see a very nice pool.
Right.
Yeah, you got a chef making him food or
Exactly.
some shit.
Exactly. Fucking dog that jumped in
We're
that
going through
pool.
a tough time. Do you want your filet mignon medium rare? Shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Goddamn
We're
fucking
all going through a tough time.
$10,000 Frenchie swimming in the back of the pool and shit. You like,
Right.
everybody just has to learn
Black
to keep
nanny
their heads,
watching the kids.
Right, keep their heads afloat. You got Consuela chasing the kids around the big ass yard.
No, yeah, them kids gonna grow up. Them niggas gonna think they black.
Right.
I'm serious. I knew this one dude. He had rich parents. He said up until like probably 8 or 7 years old, he really thought he was a black because like all the time he was always with like it was a Caribbean like housemaid. So like everything that he knew at that point, he thought he was black. Housemaid took him to the church, took him to the grocery store, took him to that. Like literally, like that was his mom in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Y'all gonna tell me, oh, it's all gonna be all right, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, screw that. You know what I'm saying? Screw that. I would prefer a celebrity say nothing. I would prefer them not saying anything. Like when people are like, well, why doesn't Will Smith speak up again? I'm just like,
Don't nobody wanna
I don't
hear
want
that
to
shit,
hear what Will's like. No, and here's the thing. Here's
We're
the
all
thing.
going through a tough time.
Here's the
It
thing.
just feels like it's not relatable because nigga, you
You're not in it.
yeah, your problems ain't my problems,
Yeah.
bro. Like
I guess maybe their thing is like, oh, you can use your platform to bring like awareness. I guess that's
But
their
the
whole
thing,
thing.
our thing is like there's already awareness. So what did you want them to say? You want them to double down on what's already known?
right, nigga, it's on the news.
Well, I mean, the stuff that they share, that they choose to share about on the news, like stuff that happens in like the Congo, for example. Like a lot of people do not know about that stuff because it's not televised here within Western media. My whole thing is just like, unless you have knowledge about it, then don't talk about it. Because like, I don't need a celebrity, just a random celebrity just trying to like, punch their good person card. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't really know about it. So I would rather a celebrity say nothing as opposed to a celebrity like, yeah, so the Congo, everybody. And you're just like, okay, what about the Congo? I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That nigga's
shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's my thing.
Think
So.
I get this far. Look at
Yeah.
Congo.
I don't need that.
Ain't that where Donkey Kong from, nigga? What?
Nah, bro. Nah.
We definitely don't need Metrick to speak out on any issues.
That's relatable, right?
Right?
Look,
Like Donkey Kong, yeah. You know,
Donkey Kongo.
Congo, yeah.
Come on, man. The fuck?
Them niggas got a to-do.
Wake up, people.
Wake up, people. Niggas got
Use your common sense.
Why would I do that? Congo.
Congo. Thank you guys for helping me move the fridge.
For
That's a
sure.
big ass fridge, bro.
So before we're getting a late start right now. We were supposed to start at 2, so we're about like an hour and some change late. But I was in the process of trying to move a fridge because I was selling it, and that fridge is really huge.
That fridge was like, nope, not this way.
Yeah,
nope.
seriously.
Nope, I'm not leaving.
Right.
I'm not leaving.
Metrick is funny because when he got here, he was like 2 minutes into us explaining this is what the problem is. He was like, "What do you mean?"
I'm like, what the fuck we doing? He said, oh yeah, we gotta tip this here because it said this lip gonna hit the ceiling and it's not gonna clear it. So we gotta do this here and then we gotta twist it this way, but then we gotta set it up when we get up there because
Yeah.
it won't fit out there and we gotta push it. I'm like, nigga, let's just go, bro. Like,
he was like, what do you mean? All right, bro, let's go.
I'll tell you right now,
He
bro.
wasn't trying to hear that.
Right? Gotta take off my jacket and she's like, okay.
I'm telling you this right now. They built this house around the fridge. The fridge was already there. They were like, you know what? Just lay everything around the fridge, bro.
Yeah,
move it,
seriously.
Move it. All right, move it back.
That shit funny as hell.
Yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan of moving things, which I was just telling them, like, I'm very glad that I don't work for a moving company, because, like, after the first, like, chair that I move into, like, because I hate helping people move to begin with, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if I have to be a part of a company, I'm like, you mean there's more stops?
Fuck
you know what I'm
that,
saying? Like,
God forbid they're like on like multiple flights of stairs or some
and then
shit,
you ain't
bro.
even whole time like you. That's just one family you move. You gotta do this shit for 8 hours.
yeah.
You might not even be moving too much with them. You get done with them. You still got 5 hours left. All right, to the next house.
What's
nigga? What the fuck? Fucking 8 hour gym session. You got me fucking. Every fucking mover should be swole as fuck.
What's the worst part about helping someone move? I can tell you the worst part.
I'll tell you.
What's yours?
The nigga sweating, bro. Like struggling to like when it's time to get something that doesn't fit through a door, bro. That's the worst part to me, bro. Because especially like what the fuck we just did, that shit was heavy as hell. Nobody got no time to try to fucking move this shit all slightly and pretty like and shit and not scrape shit. Get your big ass on.
Yeah.
Fucking want this stupid ass fridge.
The worst part for me is the pizza.
The pizza.
Yeah, because everybody's just like, it's like, oh, we got to get something for everybody for helping us move. So here's some pizza.
Here's some pizza. Here's some Little Caesars pizza.
Fuck that, boy. You better
to help to say thank you. Because, I mean, you're not going to pay. We're not getting paid for this, which, side note, I wasn't expecting to get paid, but it's just like, you know, I don't want pizza either.
All right, bro, bitch, please.
I don't know. Like, I would rather you just not give me anything.
Or let's just go out and get something.
Yeah, let's go out and get something, not pizza.
They get mad that you don't want to take the pizza. Like
I don't want this raggedy ass pizza.
But like, here's your pizza. Like,
don't get you no
what
slice?
the fuck you want then, man?
He don't get you no
we
slice, bro?
We done moved all this. What the fuck you want, man?
Sirloin steak.
Right,
Take a shower.
I want a real reward, like a real
Clean
reward,
yourself
bro.
up, spray yourself down, take me somewhere nice.
There it
Take me to
is.
Jay Gilbert's.
Damn, oh, yeah.
I just helped you move this.
Oh shit!
No, I'm serious. This couch, that dresser, and all that stuff over there, plus having to deal with these silly, freaking annoying kids running around. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing nothing.
Dropping they stupid
Taking up
ass.
space.
Kids are funny because they'll
toys.
always get in the way, especially when you got some heavy shit. They just look at you like,
Either that or like they'll drop their toy and it'll be right there and you just be like, hurry up and get it and move. And then just be like get the fucking no. I'm about to put you on this couch.
Exactly.
Oh, get the fuck out.
I think it's time to take a break. But no, I just
You can let go of the couch, drop it on that fucking kid.
final destination.
Right.
I just moved at least a $30 meal worth of all of this. Jay Gilbert's hit me.
Damn.
nigga said, take me to 801 Chop House,
You
bro.
better take me somewhere. I want. Where's that hibachi place? I'm not opening my mouth to get nothing squirted in it, but I'll watch
Oh, that's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
that hibachi place.
You talking about like Kobe's or Genji's or whatever?
Whichever one it is, where they cooking and then like they spray it and then like
They be like tossing shrimp and shit in your mouth. Yeah. That's like hibachi and Kobe's. Yeah.
I'm good.
Fucking Kobe and goddamn Genji. Genji is that shit though.
I
Take
had,
me there.
Genji's dope.
Take me there.
So you would let someone squirt something in your mouth?
No.
What?
I'm talking about just take me to Genji.
Just the food, bro.
Okay, I was just asking.
What the fuck?
That's not even for. I don't know. I went there one time as a
something in your
collective
mouth.
with some people at my job, and like the dude next to me, he had his mouth open, and I was just kind of like. I joke around a lot and I play around a lot, but like I wouldn't do that. I have like a limit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wouldn't do that.
Open his mouth.
Yeah.
You let somebody
someone
thumb in your mouth.
Who's holding the bottle?
There gotta be a bottle?
Yeah, because it's a bottle of liquid. It's like water.
So if it's a female,
Absolutely.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, if it was like if you
Like,
can
I'll let a female pour something like something to drink down my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like dry the boat. I also
yeah, absolutely.
I swap alcohol with a female. Word, we could.
All right, this is getting a little bit too deep. So we know what Metrick is into.
I drink what you drink, baby.
All right, I hope you get COVID from that too.
Damn.
Are you still worried about COVID in 2025?
The sickest girl in Center
Right, bro.
to me.
He said, oh, that was high. You know what I'm saying? We kiss swapped Douce. Wake up in the next day. I can't taste anything.
Right, fucking throat swollen and shit.
Right, exactly. You got strep throat.
But like she gave warning signs before it happened. She's like, I can't even taste the Dulce. He's like, don't worry, baby, I can't eat it. Wait a second.
Right.
Wait.
Well, it's already done by that point.
Man, you might as well.
She didn't send me a good morning text after everything. Like, good morning. You should go.
Oh,
get checked out.
No.
Well, you got something? I got COVID.
But here's the thing though. If a woman texts you and said you should probably go to the doctor, and then she says I have COVID, I'd be like, whew.
I'd be like, nigga, fuck that doctor. I'm about to
I'll just
thug it out.
What the fuck?
thug it out.
Take my ass to this CVS. Get
Right.
What?
Take
I'm
myself
cool.
to the freaking gym and sit in the sauna, the steam room. Just
sweat that shit off.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be okay. You gotta be more specific about your text, baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You probably get checked out. I got COVID. You get off my line. You
Exactly.
You acting funny as hell. Hey, ain't nothing. That's a cold, baby.
Right,
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, man. I don't want to do that, man. I'm not that wild.
You still let somebody squirt something in your mouth.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not about to divulge to the people what I'm into. What I like is what I like.
You like a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, only the thing is just like that stuff is only warranted for the people that it's warranted for. Like, it's just like, I'm not
You're not
about
gonna
to
do it with everybody.
Yes, and I'm not going to tell everybody. I think that's the problem with a lot of these podcast mics is like people get these things in front of their faces and then they just decide to say the most
Spill
egregious
everything,
things. Like, you'll have, it's like this. It's like one or two things. You'll get the worst takes ever. Like, literally the worst takes ever. Like them saying, well, I think Muggsy Bogues could dunk on LeBron, like something really stupid. Like they would say one of the most weirdest takes. Or you'll have someone be like, this is the time, the freak body hour.
Right.
Where I'm going to just talk about like, yeah, you know what? And you know, it's just like, nah.
So you've been with 3
Adam
girls,
22 is typing like vigorously right now.
Yeah.
been with 3
Nigga
girls?
sitting in the comment section right now. I need all 3 of you to fuck my wife. All of you to fuck my wife.
No.
And let me watch.
If I showed up to that and I saw you guys there, I'm just like, I'll see you guys later.
If I see y'all niggas, somebody getting tagged in, I'm gone. I'm finna be like, I'm pushing somebody in that door and I'm shutting it.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we all get there, we're just like, all right, so who's...
That happened to me and Keona's. A woman, like her husband sent her out, like to
Bring motherfuckers back to the Bat Cave?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, she had her sights set on like me and Q because like she was talking to us and I thought she was just I thought she was just talking. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when people are like, when they go out and they drink or whatever, they just like, hey, how's it going? And da-da-da. So they're just talking. So then, you know, Q, he steps outside. I'm like, well, it was nice to meet you. And then she's like, hold on. I actually, the reason why, you know, I would, you know, and then she started to explain what exactly she was doing. And then she was just like, yeah, so, I mean, if you're down and he's down, preferably the both of you guys would be down. You know what I'm saying? And so I never told Q that. So Q, if you're watching, That
nigga Q done threw something at his motherfucking phone. For real. Nigga threw his phone. Fuck! I remember that girl.
Yeah.
That's such a weird concept because, like, you as a dude who, like, sends your girl out to do that, you just come back and you're just like,
Yeah.
well, gentlemen, you may be wondering why I'm here.
What if she got nobody? And he's just,
She comes back and he's like,
empty-handed.
He's like, baby, did you get anybody? Nah, there was these 2 black guys.
black.
I told
Oh
you.
my God.
I told you, do not bring your punk ass back here without no niggas. Now get out there and get fucked.
Right, then get me my niggas. You better bring me my fucking niggas.
Right, he comes back with like a mixed dude. He's just like a dude looking like Logic. He's like,
Say something.
close enough, I guess.
Right.
Whatever.
That shit funny as hell.
Close enough, I guess.
Close enough, I guess. I mean,
I think give him that 1-800. Like, quote this.
exactly. Right, gives them a survey. 23andMe. Can you get a blood? Can we get a blood swap right quick? Like a mug swap.
That nigga Mix walk in like Logic. You like just give him the 1-800 song. Like, go ahead and sing. Yeah, let me know. I gotta figure out how much black is in there, motherfucker. We ain't gonna keep playing games. This bitch, it's 2 a.m. and she brought you back.
Oh Lord. Hello everybody. Welcome to what episode is this?
Oh shit. This
Hold on.
59.
Hold on.
I think it is 59.
Hold on.
Because we took a break last week.
We did.
We did.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Damn, that coffee smell good as fuck. Where is that?
Mm-hmm.
Episode.
Is it 58?
I didn't even put the episode number on this one. Okay, hold on for a second.
59. It's 59.
59, yes. Okay, episode 59. Hello, everybody. Yes, we were gone last weekend, but we are here this week.
Yeah.
So we apologize that you guys missed us. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't notice that we were gone.
Hey.
One of these days you will.
We know Honduras missed us.
We know Honduras missed us.
Shout out to Honduras.
So shout out to Honduras. And we have a couple some followers, man, you know what I'm saying? So
Shout out
look, to everyone
Honduras.
who missed us, we apologize, but we are back here again. And like always, my name is David Terrell Green, a.k.a. Day Marino, the notorious DTG. Yep. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for all sorts of new videos if you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening, wherever you are listening, man. Hey, guys, check out the YouTube channel. We have Song of the Month. We still haven't decided which one it's going to be. We'll probably have a decision of that probably next episode. Mm-hmm. But Song of the Month, basically how it goes down is like this. So if you are an independent artist and you want your song to be featured on the program, there's a couple of things you got to do. So number one, you got to be sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay. Number two, you can DM us your song via Instagram or Twitter. Screw Elon Musk, right? And we will listen to this song, and then what we like, we put on the program.
Absolutely.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Speaking of songs, we had a very successful weekend.
Absolutely.
We had a show on the 11th of Friday, April. It was very nice. It was at the Waiting Room, one of my favorite venues to perform so far. It is one of my favorite venues to perform, and I can't wait for it to get even more packed out in there. But it was a very good turnout.
This is Get in the Vibe by David Terrell Green and Cityy'Boi Don.
I ain't gon' lie, I wanna flex when I walk through. I ain't gon' hold you, ain't tryna talk, I don't know you. I'm in the city, who has spite, like I'm supposed to. Get out your feelings, I do not love her, I don't want to. Get in the vibe, get out your feelings. I ain't the vibe, I know that they feel it. But I'm in the jet, sitting this minute. Hold up my life, life that I live it.
I got them feeling away, yeah. I got them feeling away, yeah. Don't want these hoes in my face, no, not today, no. Really, I'm doing my thing, huh? Tryna pull up in that range, bitch. Been the same since day one. No, a nigga didn't change shit. Lane switch on these hoes. I know she's checking the vibe. She know that I'm fly as fuck. I call that sex in the sky. Shawty be checking for eye. Like an optometrist checking her brain like psychologists loving these.
Yeah, so how you feeling about the show?
It was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice. I've gotten a ton of comments on because of some of the videos that I sent you the other day where our dynamic on stage has just gotten even better.
Sure.
We don't even choreograph any of that. We just do it. So it just gets better every time that we go on stage.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Guess what, guys? I wasn't there again, but it's okay. It's okay.
I wasn't expecting for you to be there. It's okay.
I kept seeing them posts, and I'm like, man, that fuck them up if I pulled up on they shit.
It would.
That fuck y'all
But
up.
I didn't expect it, so I was just like...
Well, the reason why it didn't happen is because I just recently got myself a little vehicle, and then I got distracted by everybody. Everybody, I was kicking it with my mom. I kicked it with my siblings. I kicked it with my shorty. I kicked it with Key. I ended up kicking it with Nate. And then we went to Tito's. And then I passed out in my car. I was so smacked I woke up, it was 4 a.m.
All right, well, don't freaking just get the car and then get a DUI. Like,
no, I slept in the car. Like
you can still get a DUI if you fall asleep in the car.
Yeah, you
but
can.
the car was off.
You can still get a DUI because
you
it's presumptuous that you would drive under the influence.
Yes.
That's how the
My
cops
shit
do it.
wasn't on. The shit was off.
Okay,
You
no,
were
what I'm
still
saying,
on the driver's side, though, weren't you?
Okay.
I was, but the windows was tinted. They didn't even see me.
So, okay,
But if they come up on you and they see that you're smacked,
I get what you saying, but that ain't what happened. So stop speaking that up. Go ahead and knock on wood.
Why is nobody like? Why are you getting so defensive? I'm just saying.
That's cool. You could get a DUI.
Yes.
If you sit in the car drunk.
If you sleep. If you're asleep.
I was the fuck out.
Yeah.
And me and they had just blew, and goddamn, I couldn't even finish the weed. I was like, bro, put that out. I'm done.
I think if you fall asleep in the backseat, I don't think that you would get in trouble though. Because it's like, because you're not in a position to actually start driving. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind next time you want to get drunk and drive.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I got you smacked over there.
I got a car. You know what I'm saying?
I purposefully did not start that motherfucker because I knew I was too faded to drive.
That's good.
I knew I was too
and
faded to
kids,
drive.
don't drink and drive. Please do not drink and drive, bro. Like, and it's so, honestly, you know how ridiculous we are as people? You know what I'm saying? Like, our mind will be like, it's good. I got this. You know what I'm saying? And then like your brain's like, yeah, we got this. We don't. We don't got it.
Through the windshield.
Man, listen,
Man.
You blink one wrong time when you drunk driving, you may have been.
You blink sleep.
Yep.
That one blink be done put you.
Yep. I'm telling you.
I saw this video last week on Twitter where this cop was talking to this drunk girl, and he's like, yo, like, I know you're coming from a good place, and you know, I would imagine you're a good person, but you are getting booked for, you know, homicide because you killed like 3 people while you were driving. And she was like, and just I think once she heard that, and she was drunk, once she heard that, she kind of like snapped out of it. And she was just like,
she wasn't
she's like,
no more.
I killed somebody. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. And she just lost it. So let that be a lesson. Don't be doing some shit like that, bro.
And then she in there for life.
Yeah, and that's my thing though. It's just like, but how it doesn't take a scholar to know that that's a possibility that could happen though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you already know. So like, why is it like such a shock? Like, oh my God, I did that. Because it's like, dude, like you know what could happen.
A lot of it is just and you can just apply this to anything, you know, and you can apply it to weather. You can apply it to, you know, this situation, anything. Like people always think that like, yeah, that happens, but it's not going to happen to me.
Yeah.
So the moment that it does happen, you're just like, it's just this sudden shock of like, oh my God, like I cannot believe that just happened.
Yeah.
Shit, motherfuckers kill niggas less like with less influence than that. It's people who just, you text and drive, you could kill somebody. Goddamn, driving too fast, you can kill somebody.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind.
It was this fucking pile up that happened. This nigga Nate showed me a video of this semi just driving on the interstate, and everybody was at a full stop. This nigga hit about like 8 cars and just like piled them up. He just hit the first truck and then boom, slid into that one, slid into that one, slid into that one, slid into that one. And they just kept fucking sliding into
like dominoes.
Like they were all just like fucking mushed together. And I'm like, bro, somebody is either injured or had to die in that.
Oh man, I would have jumped out of my car so quick. I'd been like just.
But you don't even know. Like imagine texting on your phone or you just you chilling, or you literally just listening to some music and then it's just all over. Just you.
What song would you?
What song you trying to die to?
No, like I was gonna say, I'm like, but I don't want that. No, because it's like you got to think about it. It's just like when someone gets into an accident, and then like the paramedics or EMS like shows up to the car crash, the song is still playing.
Fucking
Oh my God, he's decapitated. If I could,
that shit blasted.
Nerve
too.
still blinking.
Now, can you imagine like you playing some Kendrick and like the paramedics a Drake fan? You're just like peekaboo. Put the boogers on my cheeks. Like, oh no. Oh,
we can't say we
out
could.
Of here.
Right? No, they just look at him like they could save him, but they're Drake fans, and they're like, do not resuscitate. What? Do not resuscitate.
Them niggas like, oh shit, hold on. You take his phone. What's your password, nigga? You can fucking get up in that motherfucker, change this some Drake. Like, okay, now we can fuck around with this.
Exactly.
God's plan.
Right. Stupid.
We saved you.
Play some Now and Forever like it's over.
No.
It's over.
No.
I'm leaving. That's when that fucking passenger dies. It's like, not to this, bro.
Right, please, bro. No.
I'm gone. That nigga gone.
Okay, let's get into some topics today, man.
Topics.
You ever been in a fight?
I have. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever win a fight?
Well, I beat that boy ass.
It was a boy?
Yeah,
like,
I hope so. Yeah,
how,
shit.
well, no, like, when did you do this?
I was gay when you punched me. I was fucking, damn, like when I whooped his ass, I was probably about 10, 11. He was older than me too.
So, would you, at what age do you think it's okay to fight a kid?
Like you as an adult fighting a kid?
Yeah.
Nigga, if you taller than me, if you're taller than me and you got body mass,
you can beat up a kid, right?
You're tussling. It depends. That's a young nigga right there, I bet.
If a 10-year-old attacked you, you'd easily be able to fight them off. But if you add more kids, like 10 at once, things start to get tricky. The average 10-year-old weighs about 70 pounds. But if you're really strong, you might be able to fight them off if you used all your strength. Now, if 25 kids work together, they'd have the weight and energy of a small football team, and their combined efforts would easily bring down any adult.
Would you be able to beat a bunch of kids like that?
25 10-year-olds?
I'm thrashing their ass. Word.
Hey, listen.
At this point, nigga, it's all bad. You think I'm using fists? I'm not playing fair. Whatever the fuck is around.
Chest, bro.
Whatever the fuck is around.
Wait. You said what?
You think it's 25 of y'all? I'm not playing fair. Whatever the fuck is around, I'm picking it up and hitting you. You're going right the fuck upside your head. So if we had a birthday party, you getting hit with this fucking bat from this pinata. Nigga, I'm taking the pinata. Right on your motherfucking head. Kick this nigga down. Somebody get kicked in their dick too. Like, I'm biting. I'm doing it all. You gonna jump me? 25 of y'all? Somebody losing their ear.
He said he gonna hit him with the pinata bat. He said, bop.
Motherfucking bop, nigga.
Man, I'll treat you like them ninjas be treating them shadow clone juicer from Naruto. I'm just
knocking your ass out. Tell all y'all niggas, ping, 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 ping. Nigga disappearing, nigga. Fucking y'all up, boy. I'm not
playing no games with you, nigga. Like 25 of y'all?
25.
That's a lot of kids.
That's a lot of fucking 10-year-olds.
And if you multiply that, nigga, they all older than you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because so
they're all older than you. They all weigh more than you.
25 kids, that's 10.
And if they're attacking at the
10
same
times 25, nigga, this is Master Splinter.
Well, you have to think of it like this. Is like with 25 10-year-olds, right? Like, yes, they are not stronger than you, but there's like one that will get like a good hit in when you're not looking.
And imagine how some of these kids is taught too. They probably got taught to hit an adult in the dick. They probably not playing fair with you.
Well, some of these 10-year-olds may do karate and some shit too.
You getting bit. Somebody coming with a flying fucking knee to your goddamn chest.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna try. Some fat ass kid already know he can't fight. He's gonna try to tackle your ass.
A kid tried to do that one time when I think I was 15, 16 years old. And, excuse me, like out of nowhere, he just charged me and I didn't see him coming. So it was just like, so he was like, ah! And then he just jumped and he pushed me. And I was just like, I kind of fell back. So I was like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I mean, like I clearly won because I didn't do anything. I just grabbed him like this and just held him. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, that kind of caught me off guard, man.
Let it be 10 of them little niggas that just did that. Ain't no holding nothing.
Yeah.
I'm swinging. Everybody getting knocked the fuck out.
What you got to do is you got to take one and use it as like an example. Just like put him in a chokehold or something.
I'm doing new shit.
Like you see this shit? It can happen to you, fuck nigga.
10
Quit
niggas,
fucking with me.
I'm doing new shit. I'm throwing kicks in. I'm doing shit I ain't even did before.
If you're going to use one as an example, then you have to like break one's bones.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's like the extent because you can't kill him.
No, I'm slamming one. I'm slamming.
I'm slamming. Kids. Like, quit fucking with me. All of you, quit fucking with me.
Exactly.
They're just like, look what you made me do.
Snap his neck. No. What's up, baby boy? Oh, so you want to fuck with a nigga, huh? What? It's a 25 to life. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, son, y'all think this is a fucking game. I told you I'd do that to you.
Right.
Them tickets are just like chill,
Baby
like chill,
boy.
OG.
Right.
Yeah, that
Or
shit
like
crazy.
you remember watching Baby with the BET version? He's just like, my friend.
Bro. Stupid, dude.
Hold on.
Dog.
Get on this, cuz I got heat for busters like you.
Jody, that's enough.
Buster, you need to move. What, little brother, huh? I told you don't be messing with me, brother. I told you. You want me to show you, little punk? I told you don't fool with me. Get up off me. Get up off me.
Are you all crazy?
I told that little punk, don't fool with me. But you want to fool with a brother, right? I try to be a good, upstanding brother, but I can't be, because little brothers like you want to mess with me. You want to fool with a brother, right? You want a brother who got 2 strikes on him to go to jail for life, my friend. That's what you want, and I'm leaving. Hell no.
My friend.
My friend.
Them niggas ran out of motherfucking words to say.
That'd be like, yeah, you can't cuss at the kid's birthday party. You kill one of them, but you still won't cuss.
I have to keep my morals for you.
Right.
Buddy.
That's crazy,
I
dude.
can't keep my morals for you kids. Quit messing with me.
So, like, and that's the thing I've always kind of thought about, like, you know, because I never want to be the person that is, like, you know, when a woman says that she has a kid and you're just like...
This nigga David. It's only people who don't have kids.
Wait. I am not saying that it is wrong for a person to be in a relationship with a person who has a kid. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Guys and girls. Look, it is what it is. Stuff happens. My whole thing that comes down to it is just like, okay, at what point do I get to actually... Because, like, I'm not, like... If I get married to a woman who has a kid... I remember this. Okay, I remember this. I actually went on a date with somebody who said she kind of was like, well, you wouldn't be around him like that to begin with, which is fair. But then it's just like, if we were to get married, she was just like, well, I can discipline him on my own. So I'm like, so I'm just supposed to just sit here? Like, if he disrespects my house, I'm just supposed to just wait till your mom gets home. And you'll see what happens. Like, no, dude, what the heck? Like, if you
especially if he, like, it's not even just like if he disrespects the house. If he disrespects you in general, you're supposed to just sit there. Like, my mom said you a bitch.
Exactly. It's just
Again,
like,
what do you think, nigga? I think you are. Hit him right in the chest with them gloves, nigga. Put them on.
that's what I'm saying. Because I'm saying, like, yeah, because it's like, at what point? Because, like, some dudes would not be okay with the idea of another man disciplining their children.
Would you?
What? Yeah, I probably would.
That nigga said, what? You had to think about it.
You be okay with another man disciplining your kid?
Oh, I thought you said, would I discipline
No,
them?
like, would you?
I was about to say, I whipped that little bastard into shape.
No. If you found out, like if you and your girl broke up, you got a kid, and she got with another dude, something happened, you hear that he disciplined your kid. How you feel about that?
It depends on what the discipline was.
Nigga,
that's the first thing.
If he hit your kid,
okay,
what did he hit your kid for?
What happened? That's
what happened.
That's the first. That's the next thing. Is like,
why couldn't you hit him, motherfucker? That's my follow up. What the fuck he hitting him for? Why you couldn't hit him? Because I wasn't here. Oh, you better make sure you there every time, or this nigga not gonna be there.
See, and that's the thing is like this is where it gets like testy, because like, you know, you obviously you're not like the biological dad, but there's some people that like, I don't know, it depends on like, so how far is this willing to go? Because it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just a tough one.
I feel like that's a bridge that's like.
That's like one of the reasons why sometimes I can be a little iffy about like dating women who have children. And I'm not saying that as any disrespect to anyone who has children, but like at a certain point, it's like, look, because you're not about to pull up on me with no type of disrespect, and you're not about to like try to like sun me just because you don't have access to your baby moms anymore, sir. So It's just like, so for me, it's just like, okay, one or two things like. Okay.
Niggas better sit down with me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I'll just say this, and I'll censor this the best way I can. If I was in the position that you were in when old buddy decided to show his ass.
Right.
Only one of us is walking out of that room.
Right.
The way my temperament is.
Right.
I'm walking out of the room.
I'm walking out that fucking room.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm walking out that fucking room.
So I'm just saying you can as much as you want, but it's just like, look, man, like
that's what I'm saying. Niggas need to come to.
I'm treating that thing like Clint Eastwood.
If I'm in a city like right now, like the person that I'm talking to has kids, so the same way I would want like my BM and her significant other to come to me and be like, yo, like, this shit's starting to get serious, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to disrespect you, but you know, you're not here all the time to physically discipline your son the way that he needs to be and stuff like that. Like, is like, what are the guidelines? Like, what's the limits? Like, am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can we come to a happy medium to where I'm not feeling disrespected, like, I'm not feeling disrespected and helpless, you know, when your kid is acting up. And what ways of discipline can I actually do to him to where it's acceptable to all of the adults within this conversation? Nigga, we could talk about that because there's ways of doing that. Make him hold some books. He ain't got to be afraid of you putting your hands on him. He's got to be afraid to hurt.
Sure.
Make him hold books out. Stack them bitches.
Make him sit in invisible chair.
There are other ways to discipline children.
You don't got to hit my son, nigga, but he could still be afraid of you and you ain't got to touch him.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of things that like play into it. And so I don't know, man. I think about that like a lot because I have friends who are in situations like that a lot of times. And I mean, when you're like a single dude and you don't have kids, man, people look at you like you're just like an anomaly, like you're a mew. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many people like, you're how old? You don't have any kids?
Yep.
No kids? No kids at all? Right. I'm just like,
did you say chocolate? Like, God damn.
Like, bro, like, nah.
That's some lucky shit. Nah, that's I ain't gonna say that's lucky. You just fucking played your cards right. Simple. Like, niggas know what the fuck they, you know what I'm saying? They know what they
I think it's just because I'm too selfish.
Okay, you played your cards right.
Yeah.
Like, that's a part of knowing. That's a part of knowing yourself.
I don't even think not having kids is like selfish though.
But having kids is selfish.
We're arguing the same thing.
No, you said not having kids is selfish? It's not having selfish?
Not having kids is not selfish.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad. I misheard you.
Yeah. I don't think it's not selfish, especially because it's like the amount of shit that's out there that they have to go through, especially being like black kids at that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what they have to navigate the older that they get. Sometimes it's like, I don't want to put somebody through that because we have to go through it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like I can only imagine like when you're gonna have that talk with your son. Like that's and I talk about that with some of my white friends all the time. It's like, yeah, you got like the sex talk and shit like that at this particular age. I got the other talk when I was that exact same age.
We had the sex talk and then we had the race talk. Yeah. And it was just like, and the race talk happened sooner.
Yes.
Because, you know, racism gets introduced to children very, very young.
To that. Yeah, you subjected to that earlier.
You get subjected to that earlier, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, I don't know. I
ain't got no problem disciplining somebody's child that ain't mine, but I'm not going to hit the child. Because
say that now.
I have my own. I have my own child.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like, if I came into this kid's life and their dad was nowhere around and they were super young and I've been there the whole time and they refer to me as their dad.
Sure.
Then yes, I can whoop you because I've been literally taking care of you since that nigga dipped and he ain't been around and you was young as fuck. Like if I come in, you like 2, 3, like, and I've been here and you like 10, 12 now.
Yeah.
Nigga, yeah, you finna catch these paws.
Oh,
Word.
Absolutely.
I've been here the whole dealing with your shit.
Don't touch my son. Are you kidding me? Oh, so wait a second. So he was mine when I had to pay for his freaking clothes.
Right.
I'm just like,
snap. He was mine when I had that barbershop appointment for myself.
Yeah, exactly. You know how much it costs for a barbershop appointment these days?
Man,
nigga, I had to spend $60. I was $60. $60. This little boy's fat ass head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stop moving.
Man, I told you I was going to Mickey D. You said grab your son something too.
Oh, he's my son now, huh?
Right.
Pick and choose when he's my
Give him
son.
a last fry at the bottom of the bag. Take that shit. I'll play
Give you my son. Just know if he was my son, you would have had all the fries. Nigga. Talk to your mom about that.
Talk to your mom about that. You used to work in the restaurant industry.
Yeah, sir.
Has anyone ever tried to be funny with you when it comes to leaving a tip or anything like that?
Yeah, like leaving like a funny ass like
a note or
a funny
something?
note on the receipt or some shit.
Yeah,
it wasn't no funny note. It was like an apology. Like on Veterans Day, this racist ass motherfucker sat. It was like a table of 12, bro. It was so deep, and I was taking everybody order. Everybody was being cool, but the one vet that they was there to celebrate, didn't want to talk to a nigga. I said, "What can I get you to drink, sir?" He just looking at his menu. I said, "Sir." He just looking, and then his daughter gonna tug on my shirt. So I'm so sorry. You know, my dad, he's racist. You know, and like I do apologize, but you can definitely like I'll order whatever he wants. He'll tell me.
No,
I need him to talk to me.
No, I'm telling you right now.
And then they didn't even tip me.
There's no more apology. Like if you told me that, I'm going to give you the worst service you can imagine because it's like you're not a. What do you think this is? Like you honestly think that I'm going to just continue just to let you just do this in front of me?
Yeah, be comfortable as fucking your own.
And I'm supposed to just be like, oh, it's okay. No, hey, it's all right. He's racist and it's fine. It's just like, no, it's not fine.
I was not. And I tried so hard to get that table off me, but they was like, no, it's already too busy. We can't sit anyone. We can't have anybody else.
I'm not serving them.
I did not want to serve them motherfuckers.
I wouldn't have served him. I said, you do something about this or I'm walking out right now.
Man, can you just imagine that conversation he had in the car before we went inside? He's like, I swear to God, Nancy, if it's a fucking nigger that serves me today, I ain't saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Nancy, I swear to God, Nancy, I'm telling you right now, it's a fucking nigger that's sitting us.
I didn't refill his drink, none of that.
Oh, hey, good.
I was around that. I was around that table doing, and I think that's probably why they didn't tip me because everybody saw how I was like moving. Like I was refilling everybody else's shit. But when it came to him, you don't want to talk. Closed mouths don't get fed, nigga. Like word.
Yep.
That's just what it's really on.
Say that louder for the niggas in the back.
They didn't fucking tip me, and I was
gonna
just
jerk
like,
off in your porch too.
And that shit was goddamn. I think it cost like. I think that shit cost that nigga stupid. I think it cost like fucking.
Hey man, I'm serious, man.
I think they spent like $100.
You think I'm joking? You gonna be racist for me? Well, me and Cherokee Diaz got something for you.
We got
something for you.
Them niggas, goddamn, they ate so much, bro, and didn't even tip me. That nigga dumb as hell. I didn't even make no money that day. I didn't even make no money on Veterans Day. I think I only made about like $40. Everybody made like over $100. This nigga's dead.
Okay, well, here's something interesting that happened to a person who was. This is funny. This is hilarious.
Imagine trying to sue a restaurant because you tried to April Fool's a waitress into thinking she got a $100 tip, only for her to be able to keep that $100 tip. This lady went to a restaurant in Texas on April Fool's Day and decided to, as you can see from the receipt, write in for the tip $100. She even added up the total herself and then signed the receipt. But she thought writing April Fool's, you don't actually get this, ha 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 ha, over the receipt somehow voided the whole check altogether. That is not how that works. I was a waitress for over 5 years. I should know. If you fill out the tip part, write in the total, so you do the math and write in the total and then you sign it on top of that, it doesn't matter what else is written on the receipt. It's a valid tip at that point. So the waitress gets to keep that $100 tip. Whether you wrote all over it or what, she gets to keep the tip. That is how that works. I find it so hilarious that this lady is now trying to sue the restaurant over this. Maybe don't pull pranks like that. Like, you can pull other April Fool's pranks, but to go to a restaurant, be served by someone, and then think that you're actually leaving them $0 because that's what would have ultimately happened if that check were to be voided because you wrote all over it. But luckily for the waitress, she gets to keep the tip. That is how that works legally. I can tell you right now that lady's gonna lose that case. So moral to the story, in case nobody else was aware that this is how the receipts work, that is how the receipts work.
So let me get this straight. You lost money, so you're gonna pay someone more money to lose more money. Ain't that the biggest April Fool for your stupid ass?
Welcome to America.
She dumb as fuck. Stupid ass wench. You stupid.
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't fucking play with money. You don't even play with nobody like that.
See, there's so many things.
It's a nigga's livelihood.
There are so many things ethically that is wrong with that. The first thing is, now on the receipt, it says April Fool's dummy with a smiley face, no tip for you. First off, insulting the person, I don't understand what the point of that was. Number two, waitresses and waiters already don't make enough money as it is.
Waiters, waitresses, and hosts, especially if you're working. If you're working at like Applebee's, for instance,
you ain't getting shit.
That's split amongst everybody who's working that day.
Yeah, and so you don't get paid good money, and on top of that, you're doing this. And so for me, I'm like, man, like that just did not sit well with me. And so it's just like, there's already so many things. People are overworked, underpaid, and sometimes it's very difficult to find jobs right now. As much as we want to talk about, oh, look, all this great work in America, there's not a lot. So the fact that you did that, I don't find the humor in that. And this is coming from someone who likes to make jokes. I'm a very jokey joke type of person.
Like, you're not going to go into a restaurant unless you're being given bad service and not tipping the person.
That's the only time I've never really like tipped a person is when they're like really like crappy on like their service. But if it was up to me, like the biggest tip I gave somebody was $200. I wish I could do that every time I go out.
There's a lot of people who like need that shit, man.
Yeah,
like
I love to tip people.
Yeah.
I love to tip people.
I wouldn't mind tipping either if I had it like that. But when I do got it like that, if I'm going out and like I got a little bit extra, I'm gonna definitely give you a tip that's gonna be worth your while. If you did good. If you do ask,
especially in those restaurants.
But if
I
you
know
do ask, I'm not tipping you though. And I've been there. Like I've worked as a server. So if you not refilling the drinks, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't come check on us after we got the meal, nigga, and the meal done now, and then you just talk about, are we ready for the check? Like, if you just unattentive to this table, you're not gonna get tipped.
There's like a couple things for me that like are, once you do that, there's like no coming back from that. Because I've had a waiter at Applebee's where he did, refill the drinks and he came and checked on us, but like he brought out the food. We all had wings, but I think I had like buffalo or like Thai kind of whatever, and then someone else had buffalo, but it looked the same. And so I asked him, I was like, hey man, which one is which before you give them to us? Bro said, hold on a second.
Oh,
and put his nose in both of them, and then handed them to us. And I said, you can take mine back and take hers back too, and we need some new ones. He said, why? I said, bitch, you put your nose in it. I don't want that. I don't want that shit. It's shit like that. You do something like that, you ain't getting no tip from me.
That's just a common sense thing, bro. Like, outside of that, yeah, he said.
Like, what, you a fucking dog or something, bro?
Dude, yeah, bro, that's a common sense thing. That's nasty, dude. Because he could have accidentally sneezed in that moment. He could have done a whole bunch of things.
Or actually put his nose on like a wing or something like that.
What if they knock what if your fucking drink is right there and they try and sit your plate down and they knock your drink over and it spill on your lap? They get tips still?
That's a mistake. That's a mistake. I'll be upset, but here's the thing: is just like,
does the tip value go down?
No.
Okay.
Nigga has a tip counter. So
exactly.
Like oops.
You don't know what you don't know what you just did for yourself right there, man. I walked in here.
Oh, sorry about that. You're sorry, not yet.
Right. You had $100 max and you ended with 25.
Right, exactly. Hey, you know what? You start with like $50. You put it on the table, then you do this. It's like, took 2 minutes for them to show up and ask if we wanted waters. That would be $48.
And you take the 50 off the table. We come back around. It's 20. It's fucking 20 and a 5 now. It's like, yeah, watch what you do from this point.
Exactly. You better watch your steps around me. I think
bro sweating trying to get the food. Like they keep taking my tip away.
Bro, what is the deal with table 5? I need that shit out now.
Right. I need to move out the way for me move. You know what I'm saying? I need the food now.
You're sitting there like Gustavo Fring, just like
give you like a fucking like chocolate shooter like for free. Like, yeah, I'm so sorry about everything. That's not gonna help you. I'm gonna take the shooter, but now you only have 10 because you think you can buy me. Right?
It's a chocolate shooter. He said, "I'm a recovering alcoholic, so now I'm taking another 5."
Right?
Damn, man, what do I gotta do? Do I give you a blunt? Weed's illegal.
Exactly.
And I smoked before I got
right,
here.
I smoked before I got here. He said, well, if you give me my tip, I'll give you some head. I am a eunuch. There goes your whole tip.
Oh my God.
Your whole tip is gone.
So is mine. So
exactly.
because I'm a
this
eunuch.
is my wife here. It's like, I'll get both of y'all head. Okay, I'm listening.
Heck no, bro.
Put it back.
Now, wait a minute.
Right. Reverse.
How many times you did this?
Heck no,
think about
bro.
that,
Screw
baby.
that. No.
What you think about that, baby?
This dude watches too many pornos, bro. Stop. That's disgusting.
That's funny as fuck. That is funny, dude. Oh my God. I get both of y'all head. Okay. All right.
Niggas said, get on your knees. We had Applebee's, baby.
So how much? Because I only got 10 now.
Man, you know what? Folks is too freaked out, bro. Folks is too freaked out. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro.
That's funny, dude.
No, man, for real. Like, because if you had someone who's just like, man, you can't control yourself for 10 seconds. You're trying to climb underneath this table. What is you doing? What is you doing?
Or you plop your titties on the table. Like,
I don't know. I was like, I've never really liked it when like couples be like, we're like freaked out like that.
Yeah, a little freaky.
That's a little bit
like
too much.
Dumb PDA freaky around everybody, just making everybody uncomfortable and shit.
I'm not too big on like the whole PDA thing.
Right.
It just, that's a lie. But it's just like, I mean, and it depends. It depends.
It was this fucking video that went viral. It was this couple at this concert, dude, and they had some drinks.
Yeah.
And you zoom in close. I guess somebody was at like the fucking like higher floor.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And they zoomed in, and this girl was
this dude was going to town,
he was figuring the shit out this girl. And you can tell, like, I don't know what the fuck they deal was, but you could look at her and look at him, and you can see that arm moving. And I was just like, everybody is crowding these niggas. I'm like, who the fuck? Not me.
Yeah, that nigga
I'm
said.
finna walk through that shit. Excuse me. Bitch ass nigga. You ain't finna push me over to the side and I get hit by your elbow because you trying to wind up. Nigga, you better move, bitch. Fuck all this.
Man.
Nigga, that's what hotels and other shit for. Y'all could have did that in the car y'all
That's
came in,
what I'm
nigga.
saying, man. I don't know.
How spontaneous you think that is. You almost got beat up for it.
I know a lot of
You
people.
gotta look at that cameraman though. That nigga was playing I Spy My Little Lies. Someone getting fingered, bro. That nigga said,
You like, man, this concert dope. Everybody out in this. Oh, word. Look, bro. They don't give a fuck.
I spy with my eye a green tree. I spy with my eye a bird. I spy a horny ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I win. I was joking.
Golly.
Hypothetical.
No,
my mama, that
he's
shit.
fingering the fuck out of her. You see that shit?
Right.
I don't like that spontaneous
Nigga
stuff.
like, hey, bro, you do your thing. Nigga look up, do peace to the camera, fucking fingers all
Going.
pretty.
Okay.
Put that back.
Okay.
You get that? I think it's changing colors, nigga.
Okay.
Nigga said, word through.
Right. Why is his fingers orange? I'm playing. Orange gook. Anyway,
Just say appreciate it.
Nah, bro.
Tuck that back in the pocket.
I can never do that.
That shit would piss me off.
Yeah. That's like the equivalent of like, cause you know what my problem is? My mind goes to too many places. Like I've seen like viral videos of like, this, couple goals and, woman is giving the dude like roadhead or whatever. And now I think about it, it's like, what if he actually had to like slam on his brakes like for like a very serious thing? Like that could mess her up.
Dick coming off.
Hit that steering wheel.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like, yeah.
Knock her damn eye out.
Bro, I'm telling you, that you talk about a concussion, that may like actually like mess her up for real.
It may actually kill her because like if he has to slam on his brakes and say like he actually hit something, airbags deploy and you right there, bro.
Yup.
What if he tried to like help her from hitting her head on the steering wheel, so he slammed the brakes, but she's still on? He just like, hold on. She even killed her for this. Killed her that way. She like, this is gonna hit something. Dumbest boy.
See, that's the type of stuff people be like, man.
Hold on.
1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah.
Dude, 1,000 Ways to Die was hilarious, bro.
It's just like, this couple was in the middle of getting roadhead.
Right. Golly.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not that spontaneous when it comes to stuff like that. So it's just like, so for me, I'm like, the whole point of it is like, man, like we're doing too much,
and
right?
they was talking about that shit in that conversation like crazy. They was just like, oh, y'all think this is so cool. This woman has like, imagine if that was your daughter out there in that fucking concert. Like, Yeah. That shit would piss me off too, but you don't think about that anyway.
You don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like some
Like
dad,
you just cruise about your day like, when my daughter getting finger fucked right now?
It's like it's like that episode of SpongeBob. It's like, what's wrong? I don't know. I feel it.
A disturbance.
I feel a disturbance.
That shit dumb as hell.
No
You
parent.
get them telling her like, oh, you don't need to be dating none of the dudes that used to be like me. And then she start dating a dude that remind you of yourself. You like, what the fuck y'all doing? Because I know at this time I was doing some crazy shit. Yo.
She's like, Dad, we're sleeping. No, you not. Your legs in the air, huh?
Yeah, what the fuck you breathing so heavy for? Sound like you just ran. Bitch, it's midnight. Tuck in.
Suck in.
Tuck in.
So yeah, because you know what? Because like no parent thinks about stuff like that. It's just like, because when you're a parent, the one thing that you care about more than anything is that your children are safe.
Baby's got to be safe.
That's like the main thing. Outside of that, it's just like, when they get older, you're not really thinking like, they're probably doing this right now. Like, I don't know what the person is doing. It's like, it's not my concern.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you
like,
wearing a condom?
Right.
Put that shit on.
I just
Put that shit on.
Imagine if she answered why they are fucking like, you got some nerve. You couldn't have just ignored my shit? We ain't even that cool. You think I want to hear this? You tell that nigga you sound too calm on this line. He ain't putting in enough work.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay.
Oh, that's
My daughter
crazy.
needs the best.
Oh, that's crazy.
she deserves the world. Okay?
Calls her, hey, bitch, lock in.
Right. Lock the fuck in. Oh, you sound normal as fuck.
Do you think that like some parents be giving their children that advice? Like, hey, man, you need to like...
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My ex, her mom used to live vicariously through her daughters when it came to their sex life.
Oh.
She would literally be like, so how big is he? Like, that's what the fuck the mom would ask.
Whoa.
Did y'all do this? Did y'all do that? Oh, y'all did that?
No, that's...
Nah.
Like, bitch, what the fuck?
There's a line, and you need to stay on that line, bro. Do not cross that line.
No,
bruh.
because that's like... That's doing too much because like you're still a parent.
Right.
Yeah, you don't talk about that stuff with like, with your parents. Ain't no like, I ain't your little friend.
Right.
That's the type of thing. It's just like,
I'm not one of your
even the thing
friends.
is, like I don't know about anybody else, but I don't even talk about that type of shit amongst my friends. Like,
No, I don't.
Yeah, like I don't.
I don't. Even like with my boy Nate, like, and we be like talking, and we like, it be real brief. Like, if the only, like, I know when he got something, because he'll just be like, yeah, I was kicking it with such and such, man. We did that. I'd be like, oh, word? That's what's up, my nigga. Dead ass. I'm glad.
I wouldn't even brought that up.
I'm glad. But we best friends, though. Like, if you ain't.
Even still, it's
that's
just
fine. Like, that's you and John's dynamic. That's okay.
That's literally everyone that I know's dynamic. Unless like I feel really bad about something, like, like there's certain scenarios where like I'll start questioning like my morality. You know what I'm saying? Because like I wrestle. The thing is like with me, I wrestle a lot with just like, just myself. Because I know that for what it is I want to do and the level that it is that I want to do it, I know that there are certain things that I cannot do. And there's certain disciplines that I have to hold myself to. And so that being said, when I do mess up or make those mistakes, it does kind of bother me a little bit. And so like sometimes I just need like a reassurance, like, hey man, you're on the right path. But for the most part, if I link up with somebody, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, and even though we did that, like you don't need to know that.
Word. I feel it.
Yeah.
It don't bother me. Like, if it's somebody I'm real cool with, it don't bother me. Because I ain't going into detail like, word, what y'all do? Like, I just be like, you know what? I'm happy for you, brother.
Sure.
Like, that'll be as far as that go. I'd never be like, oh, what you did? What? Or like, oh, I just fucked such and such, and I had her on the, like...
Why you trying to out here give it like a play-by-play?
That's what females be doing. That's what females be doing.
Dudes do it too. Dudes do it too. And honestly, like sometimes they're worse. You know what I'm saying?
It
like
definitely is worse.
Yeah, because they want to flex.
Yeah.
It's a flexing thing.
Yeah. Because it's like, because you're now providing like a story. Here's my thing. I don't like hearing stories about that.
Right.
People will tell me, and my whole thing is like, I don't know if people think that I fall in line with everyone else, but they may think that I'm like, word, really? Oh, you had it like that, huh? Like for me, I'm like,
nigga, I don't
really?
wanna hear that shit.
Okay, cool. Like I don't
want to hear that shit.
I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
don't want to hear that
I don't know.
shit.
For me, the stuff that I get excited about when I hear stories about people, I don't really get excited about stuff.
Word.
Like, if I'm being honest, because there's a small part of me that's like, I don't know if that's even real.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Is.
Like when like when Quincy would tell me these stories, right?
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
When Quincy would tell when Quincy would tell me these stories about like, oh well, I hung out with Bun B, or when I was in jail, I beat up this dude. Literally my whole thing would be like, okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Like, what do you want me to say? Because I don't even know if that's real. Word. You like if we being straight up, like dudes would talk about, oh, I was running the prison like this. Fam, you could have been the one getting his behind took, or like, I don't know, because I wasn't there. Right. So you can make anything be perceived however you want to perceive it, because there was no one else there to tell that story with the exception of you. Oh, I smoked weed with Bun B. If you walked up to bro right now, he'd probably be like, who are you? Right. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
So it's just like I don't like it when people try to tell stories in order to use things to impress people. Word. Like, because I don't even know if that's accurate.
Facts. You got that one homeboy like, bro, I had her on the counter. I was wham, wow. Flipped her over, bow. I'm talking like,
see, because of you, we're gonna have live streams of prison now.
Right.
We got live streams of prison.
What's up, chat? Should I take this dude's ass?
Oh my gosh. It's like, chat, chill, chat, but we finna cut it.
Chat, but S is in the chat for shit. We're about to take this nigga's commissary real quick.
Hey, right.
Hey, chat. This nigga ate my Fruit Loops. I ain't messing with that, chat.
I can't let that slide, chat. Let me show you what we do to niggas. We eat Fruit Loops.
Hey,
Fruit
chat.
ass, Fruit
Loop Green,
ass.
step in here. You my Fruit Loops, fuck nigga? Hey. And if I would,
go! Stab him enough, Fruit Loops start falling out his stomach. I knew it!
Oh, hell no! Fat ass out my damn cell.
You a bitch ass nigga.
Hey, guard. This fuck nigga got my cell.
Clean these motherfuckers off. I'm eating my Fruit Loops.
Yeah, chat, be sure to put some money on my books. I'm playing so I guess maybe for me, when people try to like impress me with stories, and it's not just, bro who did that. I've had a lot of people who've done that, who've told me these type of stories, and I'm just like, I don't know. That stuff just doesn't, I don't care about that stuff.
Fucking wham.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to believe, nigga. Yeah, especially depending on like the person. If that person is like notoriously known for like trying to say shit that they know that they ain't did just to look cool. Mm-hmm. I've met people like that.
Yeah,
I have, man. And you can really tell.
I think the problem with that is because with Quincy or even Kill, because Kill has done this before, right, where he's come back to Omaha. And he was like, I think he even made a long post about, I just had dinner with Bill Burr's manager, and he tagged me and Keones and like I think two other people, and he was just like, y'all niggas need to leave Omaha because blah blah blah. And so for me, and I say this with no disrespect, but it's just like, but for me, like I think a lot of times, when you are speaking about something that people have seen on TV, this is where we from. There's not a lot of traction as of right now that's going on in the city. So when somebody who is around those corridors says, yo, I was smoking with Bun B. Yo, I was chilling with Bill Burr's manager. Yo, I was kicking it with Tiffany Haddish or whoever. People from our corridors be like, what?
Word.
Whoa. Oh my God. Because like that stuff is not normal to us. So then we tend to just kind of trip over ourselves trying to connect to clout, trying to connect to a vibe, to a whatever. Mm-hmm. And we don't even know if it's 100% authentic.
Yeah, that shit. When shit like that happen, I'd be like, okay, well, what did you get out of it, bro? Because if you talking like that big, like, oh, I met with this person. okay, right, I'm making moves because that's the only way I'm going to believe it.
Yeah.
Like if this person is fully, like if this person is invested into you some type of way and y'all making moves and I could see it that way, like y'all making little skits or whatever the fuck y'all
it's
decide
like,
to,
what is your idea of meeting them?
Right. And
Because
what the fuck does that do for me? I ain't even really no fan for them like that. So
because you could walk past like I met Russell Simmons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I met Russell Simmons in a restaurant. I was like, "What's up, Russ?" He said, "What's up?"
Right.
I met him.
You know how many motherfuckers
You know what I'm saying?
met Terrence Crawford?
That's what I'm saying.
I've seen that nigga in Walmart a few times. I flew with him on the plane.
Yeah.
Like
I saw him in a club.
Right. You be seeing motherfuckers. Who the fuck else? I seen Paulie D in Chicago. Like, what the fuck? That don't mean nothing. If he see me now, if he ain't gonna remember me.
Yeah.
And that ain't gonna do nothing for
that one nigga in Omaha.
Yeah.
And I ain't finna do nothing for nobody else I tell either.
My
Like,
dad met James Brown. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times it's like, okay, so when you say you met this person, it could literally just be like a 2-second, hey, how are you? Oh, nice. No, I'm good. Nice to meet you. Or a quick, you take a picture of that person. That doesn't mean that you know that person. That doesn't mean that you locked in working with that person. That's two different things. And a lot of times people will just take a small interaction, run with that to try to flex on other people.
I think they Hollywood now because a motherfucker stopped to say hi to you for a little bit.
You know what? I was kicking it with Jamie Foxx, man. You know, we da-da-da.
No, you was kicking it in the club Jamie Foxx was at. You came over, said you was a big fan. He shook your hand. Y'all took one little picture and you went back to your section and that nigga was in his. What the fuck?
There you go.
You wasn't kicking it with that nigga. You was kicking it in the same place that nigga was kicking it at.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's how motherfuckers be playing it, bro.
I think a lot of times, like, that's why you have to be very, like, careful with, people's perception of what they bring up. When we're in, like, the city, like, because that's my whole thing is, like, when you in the city, particularly where we're from, I think a lot of times because people want, I won't make this a long episode, but what I will say is that, like, I really do believe that people in the city, they want something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want their talents and their abilities to be overshadowed with, oh, it's just Omaha. Because a lot of people don't have the wherewithals to up and move.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not...
And who knows, even, like, if you moved, like, those same opportunities will be presented to you.
Or even if that's what you want.
Right.
We live in the freaking digital era, bro. Like, it's a good thing and a bad thing.
You ain't got to move nowhere to be successful right now.
Yeah, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Because with the digital era comes a bunch of these goofball trolls. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's that. But it's like, a lot of folks, like, they want to try to make it seem like, oh, well, you are not doing anything because you're still here. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, but, like, what are you doing?
Right.
But you're here talking to me,
and you're
in the city talking to me.
No, but like you have other people in other cities or whatever.
State, and it's just like, nigga, your followers damn near the same as mine. You get damn near the same amount of views I get, and you in a whole nother state acting like that shit big. Like you ain't flexing for real. Mm-hmm. You still struggling the same way I am, and you decided to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel you though. Like, cause we definitely live in a digital era where niggas ain't even got it. Nigga, you could do that shit from the comforts of your home. Everybody getting famous from their fucking home. Mm-hmm. Wherever the fuck that is, bro. Like, you got Soyet, the nigga who sung the fucking 41, 42, 43, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Fucking, he this little Asian dude, and he was literally just singing some shit, and then Wiz Khalifa hopped on the song with him. This nigga lives out in like a third world, like, I'm talking about walking around, no shoes on, like real shit. And this nigga started singing, mm-hmm. and now, you know what I'm saying, was on the Numbers song with Wiz Khalifa. He's on the hook. And then he got his own platform, like almost, I think if he not at 1 million, he almost at 1 million fucking followers. And all he do is just sing to people happy birthday when their birthday show up. Mm-hmm. Cause he's funny, cause he obviously can't sing that well, but he's known for that, and niggas appreciate that, and he got a good heart. So that's nigga, and that's from wherever the fuck he at. You probably look at him and be like, how the fuck you even afford a camera?
Yeah.
Like, but you could do shit like that, bro. You don't gotta move nowhere, bro. You put your money where you're supposed to put it at. You could get good and famous wherever the fuck you from, bro. Simple.
So, we live in a very weird era. And there is a recent game that was...
Oh, You're talking about that game.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that this is even a thing. But there was a game. Oh my goodness.
Do you really want to explain it?
I will just let the video explain it. This is pathetic.
Sick.
Imagine trying.
You're gonna see me upset in this video, but I do not care. I am fucking sick. There is a game going around, going viral right now, with the core objective to gang rape women. Men gang raping women, and the more you gang rape, you get more points. I already know I'm gonna get spacked for crying. Listen, ask me if I care. Ask me again if I care. Sorry that I actually have empathy for my fellow women of this godforsaken planet. We do not deserve this shit. And the thing that's fucked up is that this is not some crazy game that you have to go searching for. This is literally on Steam. You can find it right now on Steam. So any gamer or anyone of that nature who has a Steam Deck or has access to Steam is able to get a hold of something this destructive. I don't understand how anyone is able to ever even conceptualize giving birth in this planet when this is the type of people we have to share the world with. In the UK, just a couple weeks ago, for example, that we had a case where schoolboys gang raped a girl around the school premises, and now I am just wondering, did they have a hand to play in this game? Because there are over 130 million users that actively play this flipping shit. Waking up to this when I've just posted the petition in my bio for Kwekwe, justice for Kwekwe, the 7-year-old in South Africa who was raped in school. I hate this planet. Get me off. Get me off. Do not fucking ask me as to why I don't want children. Do not ever fucking ask me that question with your brown, stinky, smelly tongue ever again.
Her anger is justified.
For sure.
100%.
I gotta tell you this right now. Now, since I saw this video, the game has been removed.
Mm-hmm.
But the damage is already done.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is anyone who has downloaded that game or the people that made that game, we gonna have to check their servers. They gonna have to answer. They gonna need some jail time or something, because what in the world?
I'll translate that for you. The fuck is your problem?
That's a good way of putting it too.
What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah,
like you know how bad like women already feel about themselves, especially with that type of shit to begin with, and you want to go ahead and make a game for people to simulate that.
Yeah,
what the fuck is your damn problem?
Yeah. That's so stupid. Like, you pretty much just promoting like forcing yourself on an individual who don't consent,
and
like,
you don't make it any better for people that just game. Sorry to cut you off, but you don't make it any better for people that try to tell people that games do not equate to real life. It's because you play Call of Duty does not mean you're going to shoot up a bunch of people. But yet you dumbass motherfucker decided to make a game doing that shit, and now these things are...
I was literally just about to say that too, because I checked the comment section and there are people that are just like, well, it's just a game.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And because like and that's the thing, is just like when you play GTA, right? There was... I remember when the GTA 5 came out and the torture scene with Trevor, that was like a very highly like debated thing, because they're like, well, they're doing too much in video games and this is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so then you have Modern Warfare, No Russian, you know what I'm saying, where they blast up the people in the airport. It's just like, okay, well, one can argue if that happens and people can overlook it, then like, what's the difference between this? I'm not questioning that. I'm just saying that some people may try to use that's been
the main
crutch.
Argument for a long time, because a lot of people have been like, oh, you know, because my kid plays Call of Duty, that doesn't mean that they're violent or anything like that. But I also kind of look at it as they're probably not violent, or at least outwardly violent, because they have an outlet to be violent. You know, and the video game is that outlet. There's no excuse for something like that.
Sure.
Exactly. There's I don't care if people are like, oh, well, I had an urge. If you have an urge to do that, get yourself some fucking help.
If you have an urge to somebody, like that's not an urge. That's something
some psychological
deeper.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because you got to think about it. It's like, it's a psychological thing. Because no, there is no like.
There's no outlet for that.
Yeah. Because it's like,
right, what the fuck? I just want to rape a female today.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna use this blow up doll, put some tape on it. I'm like, nigga, the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You don't do shit like that, bro. That is not shit that motherfuckers do, bro. There is no outlet for that. Like,
throw some tape on it.
right.
I guess we use his blow up, dog.
Right.
Throw some tape on it.
Dumb as hell.
Shut up.
I don't know. Anyone, the people that made, and I think the problem is that it took this long to get the game gone. I think that's the biggest issue because it's like
that's to me that's not even the biggest issue. The biggest issue is the game being produced.
Sure,
but if you think about it though, like nigga, like it's the crazy thing, and I don't know who the fuck be into this shit, but
you used to do a lot to so it's just like as a gamer,
that's fucked up for people like that too, because they already get enough bad rep. You look at a gamer, a nigga who really game for real, he's like, oh, you just a nerdy ass fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Then you do that, like
wanna watch anime and then play games and then do all in 100% every game you play, fucking no life, and then you get this fucking game like that has this, and it just don't look good on a gamer anyway. Because you would look at it like most gamers do look like they. When you hear that a gamer play games for real, like tough, they usually look like it when they tell you, like, yeah, I play World of Warcraft. You look like you play that shit with your long ass shaggy hair, like you smell like dog, whatever the fucking case.
Double X t-shirt,
right? Like dingy as fuck. Like you don't give a fuck about your appearance. You probably ain't even brush your teeth. Like
got some powdered donut dust on your fucking
They walk like this. You know what I'm saying?
And then they make this rape simulator because you already know they don't get women. Yeah. So they make this rape simulator. Now you're just like, oh, it's fitting. Like, nigga, no, the fuck is that's not what the fuck that is, bro. Like,
that's weird.
And like in terrible argument for real though. That be role playing like certain like motherfucking porns and shit. Niggas be probably watching that. Like, that shit is a thing, dude. That's crazy.
I think that like, and I think one of the things, because I did a little bit of like extra research when it comes to stuff like that is like because at one point they were talking about doing an anime ban in the South, and I did a little bit
in Texas.
I did a little bit more research. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the reason why they're trying to crack down on it is because people would use because a lot of these characters are underage. They would then take the likeness and image, revert it to AI, and then create sex simulated objects. And so I think that's why they were wanting to crack down on it. Not so much because they're like, Dragon Ball Z, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? It's more like, no, like the little girl from Spy Family, these guys are taking this and then they're doing that. And like, I've already kind of like, we really gotta move past this whole obsession with, like, all right, if I'm watching an anime and the character is 900 years old, make them look 900 years old.
Right. Stop giving them fucking perfect ass titties and ass.
Yeah.
And shit.
Stop making them look like a baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like they don't have to look like they're 11 years old. Right. Because the problem is
Yoda old as fuck and Yoda look old as fuck.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like, and nobody, unless you're a freaking weirdo, will be like, I'm going to stroke it to Yoda tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nobody would do that. So it's just like,
you're meat, you must be.
Right. You're meat, you must be. Damn. Hell no. I'm cool. Yeah, no, ain't nobody checking for Yoda ugly ass.
Stroking my pickle, I must.
Oh my gosh.
So what I'm saying is, it's like, so it's like, I lost my train of thought, man. Dang.
No, you just saying that like you can't.
I had to say that, bro.
Motherfucking be having these like people, like these anime characters be like 1,000 years old.
Yeah, I remember now. So it's just like, if you have a person that like then tries to create a sex simulated thing with this character, and you're like, what the heck is this? No, but they're 900 years old, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, but they look like a child.
But even then, it's like the fact that you have to explain a level of context behind that too just makes it look
even worse.
Even worse, dude. Just like
she looks like a kid, but if you watch the anime and educate yourself, you'll know that she's 5,000 years old.
And it's shit like that keeps niggas from watching anime in the first place.
Who do you think that the character is inspired by? 1,000-year-old person or a fucking kid?
Yeah.
A fucking kid.
Yeah.
That's why the character look like that. It's a fucking kid. To clear things up or to clean it up in their way, they made the kid looking older person.
Yeah, bro, but you just don't understand. Like, she's 900 years old and she's the demon in the demon realm. Come on, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that like we gotta like move past that. And I don't like the fact that this is seeming to be more of an occurrence now. Because back then, this stuff was not happening.
Hell no.
As far as we know, nobody was making video game. I mean, as far as we know, who knows? Honestly, it just wasn't. Let me rephrase. It wasn't getting viral attention the way that it's getting right now.
Right.
And that's kind of my problem. Mm-hmm. It's just like there are people way too comfortable with being racist now. Way too comfortable with being sexist right now. It's just like, if we were just able to just like get everybody together, because the problem is a lot of these idiots and nitwits, they run off of this thing, free speech. It's free speech. Yes, it is free speech, but you're not free from consequence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should be like, if you do that, it's just like, you think that we live in like the 1950s where we're just like, oh, just put your hair.
It should warrant like some
I guess I need to shut up. You know what I'm saying?
It should warrant like some type of purge shit on you. You want to sit up there and flex on your platform like, yeah, nigga, and you white as fuck. Okay, well, we should be able to rally up these niggas, pull up to your shit,
yes,
and drag your ass out your house.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
that's what should happen.
Violence isn't the answer. Okay, well then what is?
Freedom of speech is just a word.
Because my own thing is just like at a certain point,
I can't stand that shit, bro. Like you're absolving the level of accountability from yourself because you know that it's not just a word. You white folks that be trying to say that nigga is just a word, you know what it means and you know what it means to us. When you say that shit, and if someone so happens just pop you in your fucking jaw, don't be acting surprised.
Imagine if we was like in like the civil rights era and we finally like we had to go through like, you know, dogs getting sick on us and getting sprayed down by water cannons and everything. And we finally got to sit down and eat at this restaurant that we were fighting for equality for. And we taste that food. And we just
mid as hell. Shit, mid as hell.
You gotta think that that's probably how it is.
I had German Shepherds were biting me for this.
Right. I stood in line for that shit.
What is this, raisins?
I'm telling you, all the restaurants they wanted to get into was definitely like white owned, and you know them motherfuckers. I ain't trying to
sucked.
Y'all don't know how to season for real.
They got in there like, you got in here, so now what?
They gave you fish and chips, nothing seasoned.
Nothing seasoned, bro.
Fries taste like regular potatoes. Goddamn fish tastes like you caught that shit straight out the lake yourself and just put it on the grill. No season. Did you enjoy your fish? I guess, nigga. What the fuck? Damn.
I guess.
I enjoy being able to come in here more than eat y'all terrible ass fucking food.
I suppose.
Come back anytime. Nah.
Imagine how many times they probably did spit in their shit though when that whole thing first started. Like when black people first started going in places that they could. Their food was probably getting violated.
No, it's just like no tip for you.
Right.
April Fool's dummy.
All right, let's get out of here, man. Metrick, what do you have to say for yourself before we call it a day?
Oh, shit. Man. Oh, damn. Did my phone really just die? I had a quote. Let me see if it's in this phone.
You can charge it for a little bit after you get finished.
Nah, it's cool. I could charge it in the car, but like this.
You got a new whip to charge it in.
That is very true. Bang, bang, bang.
Sir. I feel surreal, bro. I really don't feel, man. I be looking at that motherfucker.
New car, bro.
Thank you, man. I be looking at that motherfucker like, I ain't even supposed to have this. With his beard, Kyrie Irving looks like his dad is Anthony Hamilton. I think that shit funny as fuck. And then this nigga Nate took a picture and sent it to me. That had to be some of the funniest shit, but I can't even show you because that nigga definitely looks like
funny.
Anthony Hamilton.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, here's breakfast. So my mama, that shit funny as hell. And then I got one more. What was it? What the fuck? Even if it wasn't a 5-second roll, I'd still eat it. That's it. That's it, y'all.
Who was that?
You know what's crazy? I put it in my notes, and I definitely twist these words around, but it was it. This might look. I'm saying this is because it's funny when you take it out of context, but I'm not holding this person to that standard at all because they're too fucking young. It was Nate's daughter, but it was funny when it happened. Because her fucking food fell on the ground. We said, ooh, 5-second roll, 5-second roll, 5 seconds. And it was like just a bunch of food that fell on the ground. She was eating it off the ground.
No.
And then I was like, damn, that's gross. She was like, even if it wasn't a 5-second roll, I'd still eat it. I was like,
That's disgusting.
Wow.
Child.
Putting this shit in my notes.
You spill a whole Thanksgiving meal. 5 second rule.
Right.
Hey.
You done 5 seconds.
Eat it off the ground.
Cityy'Boi Don, what do you have to say for yourself before we go?
Very successful week. I'm glad to be back with the guys. You know, I cherish all the moments that we share and everything that we do thus far. Can't say enough how much I care and how much I love you guys. I think that's probably even more of a heavy thing for me to say recently. As I've told David here, we lost somebody in the family this week. We lost my great grandmother.
Oh, damn.
And so it's been a very tough time. I've also started to realize that some of y'all don't deserve some of my grace, regardless of what's going on.
Oh, shit.
So I will leave names out, but you know who you are.
Punk ass nigga.
And so I will say this. Life.
Nice ad-libs.
Yes. Life gives exams plenty. So don't fucking test me.
Bitch, I ain't the one. I ain't the motherfucking one.
Is that all you have to say?
Because if I say anymore, I may start crashing out.
Damn,
Wait. What did you say before you stop? What did you say? You said, don't test me what?
I said life is an exam already. So don't fucking test me.
Look at that. That's
okay.
You, punk pussy ass motherfucker. I don't even know who you are, but you got him fucked up. Word.
All right. Okay. I have a lot of different notes that I want to...
This nigga David wrote a rap for y'all, bro.
Let's see. Man. I was in my bag. Okay. All right. This is what I will say. I wrote some notes down. This is from 2018. Success in life is learning not to walk in guilt from circumstances and consequences beyond our control. A lot of things have happened in our lives that we were not expecting. I know that the road that I've been on up until this point, there are so many things I did not expect to be at or have to deal with. And I think that sometimes it's very easy for us to fall into this should have happened sooner. Or if I just did this, then this would have happened. Or if I went to this place or went to this audition or anything of that nature. Just because things could be different doesn't mean they would have been better. And that's what I've been holding on to with this new season of life. Yes, I could have had my career start much earlier. Yes, but who knows? There's no guarantee. What matters right now is you being in the now. Because if you're not willing to enjoy and be thankful for where you're at, because there's a lot of people that are not here to live, are not here to tell the tale right now. You know what I'm saying? You close yourself off for more blessings to come your way when you try to get specific about it should have been close. It should have happened at this point. Doesn't matter if it should have happened. It's happening now. You know what I'm saying? Those are blessings that you have to receive right now in this moment, because life can change so quick. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and the thing that you're complaining about, that blessing is something that someone is praying about right now. That's what I have to say about that, is that it's okay for things to take time. Now, don't sit around in your behind and do nothing, talking about I want to do this with my career, and then you don't do absolutely nothing with it, because you're going to have faith without works is dead, people. So that's one thing that you have to always make sure about. But the stuff and mistakes that happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that doesn't make you an idiot. You did something idiotic. The same way that I am not old, but I'm too old for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So grace is always applicable for where we are at. That's why grace is so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever undermine your growth for 1 second, because there's always a ladder to it that could have happened. So I say one more time, success in life is learning not to walk in the guilt from circumstances and consequences beyond our control. Guys, thank you guys for watching the show, for subscribing. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Episode 60's on the way. Damn. But for now, here we are with 59. Sayonara.
Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on social media, and don't be musty.